Ooh, I got up my first bite.
You got him? Easy now. Don't let him break that line. That's a bass, too.
Today, Fishing University's in Weston, Virginia. Now, the locals are telling me Weston is located almost in the direct center of West Virginia. We're going to be fishing Stonewall Jackson Lake, and according to the Bassmasters, this is one of the top bass fishing lakes in the country. Our special guest today is Eric Jackson and Damon Bungard of Jackson Kayak and Orion Coolers. Now, today is going to be a lot of fun. This is the kayak show. It's relaxing. We're going to catch a lot of fish. We're going to learn about kayaks and their new Orion Coolers. So stay tuned and wish us luck.
Ray says this is one of the top bass lakes in the country.
Where you going, Eric?
Ooh,
Boom.
that's where I think we're gonna find something.
Tell you what, you catch one on that buzz bait, I'll eat it.
You want me to throw in the buzzbait?
No. They ain't gonna bite it. Eric, look up there.
Son, yeah.
No, not sun, high pressure. It's kind of a jig day. There's one.
Yeah, you got one?
Yeah, good.
Woo!
Hey,
Whoa!
you gonna lip this one, Eric?
Yeah, buddy. Bring her in. That's a
I got
sweet.
it, buddy. Well, just take your time now. Thank you. Hey, baby, what's up?
Woo! Look at that. Charlie Ingram's the man. It can be done.
Let it go.
Lift it up. 2.88.
288.
288. Good fish.
I actually think we've been filming
I'll get you real tight to that wall.
till I had a kayak experience. There's no way I could have ever got to that situation with my bass boat.
There you go, bring him on in. Yeah, buddy.
It was
Oh, we're going down the waterfall again?
absolutely
Oh, crap.
terrifying.
Let's go down this one. We're going now.
Drew, you sure we can do this?
Yeah, just hang on.
I'm hanging on.
But you also you've never tipped over in your bass boat yet, I hope.
Yeah. Well, he hasn't had a big enough dog in his bass boat. The skunk is off!
Let him go, don't you think?
I think so. Hey, but
It looked more like Eric could catch. If I hold him out, does he look bigger?
that's right, it's all about the camera trick.
Charlie. Nice. That's two. You're not gonna count it?
No, I don't count that.
Confidence. I like that.
You know, Damon just told me a story about your home lake that you got Basszilla in it,
Oh yeah, Bassvilla's there.
and you've looking him up. You think he could be a state record?
I think he could be. I'm not a record-seeking kind of guy, but after I saw that fish, had him on twice, broke my fly rod twice. I didn't know bass got that big. I had to go online and I was like, and look it up. And when I saw that the state record was around that length, I mean, he's a legit 12 to 15 pounds, 26 to 30 inches. I mean, he's just a billboard of a bass.
Don't you believe that's where the state record's going to be? In some places that we can get to in a kayak?
I think so. I mean, that where I'm fishing in there it's you know, denser wood than this, but you can kind of weave your way through. And I've had them on where my kayak's on one side of a tree and my fly rod's on the other, and I'm fighting them. And it's, you know, it's jumping and it's fireworks. And it's amazing, and it's gonna be really hard to land one in there on a fly, but that's where those big fish live. I try to describe it, fishing experience. You're more in the water than on the water, and it changes the way you look at the water, it changes the way somebody likes to sight fish and see the fish before I ever cast at them. You know, opposed to motors. If you want to fish them and you want to be able to cover a lot of ground, you have to be in a kayak.
The one common denominator for those who make it and do things like what we're doing that we really enjoy doing is simply that they do not quit. Literally, that you cannot fail if you're continuing to do it.
The big thing that I want you to understand here today, that that I want to relay to you, is that everything that I'm doing on that end is voluntary. There is 1,000 opportunities a year out there for you all to come and test the waters to see if a lifestyle in the outdoors is something that might interest you.
So the path, can be from competition, it can be from education, it can be from whatever that might be. Bottom line is, if you work hard and you make opportunities for yourself, you'll catch those opportunities. So just take that as my lesson today.
We have a recreation parks and tourism program that focuses on sustainable tourism, adventure recreation, park management, park ranger, those type of opportunities. We have a wildlife and fisheries degree, which is more of a biology-based degree. It can give you a career in either of those areas. Many of our programs are smaller, and you have a lot of hands-on activity and classroom experience that gets you outside even during your first semester at the university. So,
what kind of products do you guys make and sell?
Okay, so the products that we make, and Eric Jackson Kayak, the company makes, are whitewater kayaks, fishing kayaks, recreational kayaks, and now we just launched a new cooler line, Orion Coolers.
How much money do you guys make for doing all of this?
I'm married. I got a wife that she likes to eat 3 times a day, and she don't like McDonald's. Okay, so I've made enough money the last 30 years to feed her pretty well. If we win a tournament, it's big money, okay? But the chances of winning they're really, really tough. Every once in a while we do, but we rely on what our sponsors pay for us.
What's your favorite rod and reel setup for like universal baits?
Anyway, this is a 2-part answer. Anybody who says you can't make something in the U.S. has no creativity, and they're taking shortcuts, and don't listen to them. You can make the best stuff right here in America. Cash-in Rods makes the best blanks, carbon blanks, and they make the best rods. I think they're amazing. I use the Ardent Reel. It was actually the last bait caster made in the U.S.
Where and when were your world championships at? 1993,
I won my first Worlds on the Ocoee River in Tennessee. Second in 97, 2001 in Sort, Spain, 2005 in Sydney, Australia, 2007 up in Ottawa, Canada.
What's your favorite fishing technique?
I like fly fishing because I like the process of it, I like the challenge of it.
Fish on.
Got him?
It's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
Woo! You gonna lip him for me?
Don't let him break that line. That's bass, too. I got him, Eric.
You got him in the pole, too.
I got him, Eric. Yeah. EJ, my man.
2 out of 3.
All right, Charlie and Eric, this winds up the Jackson Kayak Corporate Cup Championship. And little unusual today, but the winners of this for showing us these great kayaks and paddling Charlie around and catching all these fish.
Well, he didn't paddle me around the whole time.
What?
Eric and Damon.
All right.
Y'all are the Corporate Cup champions.
Hey, Damon, ready?
Right here.
That's pretty good. I'll tell you what, we had a lot of fun up here, and this is a really good fishery. We caught it on a kind of a tough day and a cold front, but so I mean that's what fishing is, right?
That's part of the deal. Sometimes the fish make you feel real confident about your fishing. Sometimes they don't. We had to work pretty hard for our fish, but we pulled some in the boat, and it was a lot of fun. It's a beautiful lake, by the way. Definitely a really good lake for kayak fishing. We got back in some nice deep pockets and some cool grass. Had some big blow-ups. It was a lot of fun. Not to mention, the two of us could paddle our kayak faster than then they keep up with the
Camera boat.
The camera boat. That was awesome.
Well, because you're a world-class kayaker, I'm just a fisherman, but this Kilroy DT to me is the ultimate two-man fishing boat. I mean, it really is. It glides well, it paddles well, it stays straight going down the bank, you know, and it handles good in the wind. And it's stable. I mean, even a bubba like me don't have to worry about getting turned over in it.
Yeah, we did some good. I was comfortable standing up occasionally in it, and it was definitely the right boat for us to paddle.
Don't get into this Ford Chevrolet, because it can't be any better than my big rig. And what were you riding?
I was in the Cuda HD, the new Cuda HD.
And best one out there, what you think?
Yeah.
I mean, goodness gracious.
I mean, they're all good.
If you get a Kayak Jackson, you can't go wrong.
They're all set.
We like to think we have something for everybody.
There you go.
Well, since there really aren't any winners and losers here today, we're gonna let you take something else home. I know you got a bass boat.
Yes, sir.
And you know better than to run ethanol gas in it, but in case you do, on behalf of our sponsor O'Reilly's, we're gonna give you some ethanol treatment.
Oh, thanks, man. I can put this in my 50-gallon tank, and this will take care of it.
Woo. Hey, I guarantee you, we appreciate y'all bringing us these coolers, and I guarantee you, if you've never tried one of those coolers, unbelievable. You can put a bag of ice in it, it'll last a week.
Yep.
It's really unreal. It's the ultimate cooler.
But we like to say that